See, I just want to inform you that my somebody good. I'm just trying to one slow to take quick one sticks around the time to get it. One smart like a whiskey. Virtue, facts and walks. Off, 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 walls. I'm on from all your speech. When you don't have to show, they know exactly where it's range. Trust you despite what you heard. I get in the It's time for the full 180. What it is, what it ain't, man, and what is going on this fantastic Tuesday. I know you had a good day like I had a good day. If you didn't, man, we're gonna glad you tuned in because I'm gonna make sure you had a good day, man. What is been going on? The weather is crazy. Welcome to Texas. If you've never been, man, I don't know what to tell you. Well, this is Texas in January and in February and in April, March. So yeah, you gotta get used to it. I mean, it's raining and foggy, you can't see. You don't know where you're going. You gotta make sure your car don't get hit. Man, I tell you, there's a lot of things going on there. But look, you pick and chose to be here with me tonight, and I guarantee you, I appreciate you. We definitely got something in store for you. And so, welcome to the full 180. Man, I hope you have a good time. If this is your first time, make sure you go to the actual button. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna let you see it. I know you've been wanting to see it. Yeah, scan that button right there. It'll take you directly to the YouTube page, right? When you go to the YouTube page, you can actually become one of our subscribers. Man, I see we get a lot of hits on our videos and a lot of things being said, being shared. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can never do it without you. You're the reason why we do it. This is why we sit back and have the conversations and just give you our perspective. And you can take that with you. You don't necessarily have to agree with it, but form your own perspective. And if you don't do anything else, let this be what we say as a conversation of before you walk out that door, make sure you got everything in order. Make sure you've done everything that you can, man. Before you do that, it's easy to get up. I understand. I know the phrase "fight or flight." And sometimes, look, this day and age, I think I'm good. I'd rather stay home and fight. I'm not flighting nowhere. I'm good. If I'm flighting somewhere, we're going out of town. Where we going? To Aruba? We're going to Dubai. Yeah, we're doing something. But yeah, but other than that, I'm coming home to my bed, laying in my bed, and that's it. That's all. So yeah, man. Once again, we thank you for that, man. A big shout out to the whole MLK Dallas MLK parade. Woo. Man, when I tell you it was cold, like I mean cold, like these two fingers here, I could not feel at one time. But oh my God, it was cold, but it was definitely was worth it, man. People started coming out as the sun got through. Shout out to the whole 979 crew, Jazzy Black. I got a chance to DJ for them, man. I was on the ones and twos the whole parade. Uh, mentor, legendary Mr. TDK. Put some respect on that brother named DJ TDK. Been around doing it for a long time. Video DJ, just DJ. Period. You catch him. He does something like the brunch afternoons where it's like jazz hip hop. Oh my God, it is beautiful. If you're a person of music, you would definitely, definitely, definitely love it. But you definitely can catch him on during that time as well. But I got a chance to DJ, got to hang out with the crew. One of my little partners, he still worked there. Got to see Mr. Cheatham. Man, I seen Ned Lee. I ain't seen Ned Lee in years. I didn't even know she was in the radio game still. But with that being said, man, look, it was fantastic. Shout out to the mayor himself, Mr. Clinton Baker, man. Hey, every year, brother, it gets better and better and better. Tay, good job on the hosting, man. I'm gonna blame me. We can get a little better on our structure, or whatever. But man, we was fighting cold. Oh my God, we was fighting cold. And then I got to see Miss Madeline. If you don't know Miss Madeline, man, look her up on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Young lady has vocals, like opera style vocals. She definitely can sing. She's always there to grace us with her presence for the national anthem, and that's always a blessing in itself. So yeah, that was good. I mean, it was just good to see people. My El Boogie was there, catering it up. We call each other twins because now me and my sister we look like twins for real. Me and Lisa El Boogie, we're twins because his attitude is the same. When I tell you she is transparent and straightforward, and that's why I love her so much, man. She always brighten my day, and when I tell you she does treat me like I'm her little brother, I definitely take it. So I love it, man. So it was good. Overall, it was good. Shout out to Miss Bacon, Miss Jones, the whole staff over there that allows me to come in the opportunity to, with my presence, my grace, with my skills. So I'll never take it for granted, and I'm definitely appreciated. So I'm gonna go shut up, man, because I know this ain't what you logged on for. You logged on top of me. You logged to find out what's gonna be on the show. And of course, life be life. So all the crew is definitely life. However, you know, I tell people all the time, man, we keep a personal jewelry. Like, do you buy jewelry? Like, I'm talking about, like, do you go, like, do you buy, let's see, let's think of something like Marc Jacobs. Do you go to K Spade? I think she sells jewelry. It's another place, too, that sells jewelry. You go buy your husband a watch, buy your lady a ring, Jared's, them, not trying to give them no shout out. But, here on the 418, man, we got this piece of jewelry. When I tell you, brother, you can't even find it in a box store. You can't even find a fake model or a fake version in a Cracker Jack box. That's just how rare the jewels really is. You understand me? Like the jewels it's so rare. Look, you know how Jay-Z say, you got to find a chick in the game wearing your chain, bro. You wouldn't even better wear the chain. You wouldn't wear it. So I'm always privileged, man, to know that I have my own piece of jewelry, my own wear that nobody else can have. It's not other than our homegirl, my homegirl, your homegirl, Jules. JEWELS, what's happening? How you feeling?
What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm doing good today. It's been a
Right now?
busy day. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Oh, busy
Yeah,
day, busy day, busy day.
yeah, it's
Okay,
been a busy,
got you.
busy day. Good
Man,
day.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, look, when you told us life be life, I was like, oh,
Life
life be
be
life.
life. Stay busy. Stay
What
busy.
life be doing to you?
I mean, I'm not saying in a bad way or anything like that. It's just be busy. Like my kids been having all kind of events and work been busy. Life has just been busy. Just
I love it.
stuff
I
popping
love
up
it.
on you, you know?
All the time. What all the time? What up, DJ Black Ice? Uh, but yeah, man, this woman here, man. Like when I tell you, she 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 has perfect vision. When I say that, I'm not talking about 2020. She has some perfect vision. But when she tell you, I have the vision, that execution part, sometimes that's not me. Maybe I just need to get a vision. So here's the details, and I'm gonna let you work it. She is a manager through and through. But what I tell you, man, cool, laid back, got you. I got you. I remember I got you to hang out with her family. I was just like, oh, this is you. This is Spades, yeah, Spades, domino playing. I'm that person. Like I like that. I always say, man, you can't meet. I need to see the real you. Like I don't want to see this. You came outside and put this makeup on and you decided to comb your hair today. Like look at her right now. I tell her all the time she be being disrespectful by showing that she got real edges, and these rest of these girls out here be making them. I be like, dude, can't do him like that. But long hair, good hair. You call it what you want, baby. But definitely in the business. BG is on. What's happening? Of course, my brother from my mother. Hey, Chris, the watch, beautiful, but I'm gonna have to get it to fit me. But I already know where to take it, man. Beautiful. So, other than that, what else has been popping with you, Miss Jules?
Yeah, life. Like I've been enjoying my kids have been doing stuff every weekend, so we got to enjoy like I Fly last week, which was dope.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like
Oh yeah,
India.
that's dope. I like that place. I like that place.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
what's
pretty
up. That's
cool.
like a real talk. That was one of my bucket list things to do.
Yeah,
So
and
like
I'm actually gonna do it again next month for my birthday. Like I got a
what?
whole week.
The
Whole
B
week of
day is
stuff.
coming up.
It
Uh-oh. And
is.
look, let
It
me
is.
tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. When this girl throw her birthday, well, look, when she do her birthday, yeah, man, get your money together. Get your
Yeah,
money
please
together.
do. Please
Get your
do.
money
Please do.
together.
'Cause we
Because
gonna have
she'll
some
definitely
fun.
tell you. Yeah, she'll definitely tell you, look, you can't go. If you ain't got it, you can't go. I don't know what to tell you. So,
Yeah.
but no,
And I
man,
got
look,
a lineup. The lineup.
right. Please keep me informed. Please keep me informed what's popping for your birthday or whatever, whatnot. Of course, I do believe, of course, our very own AP assistant principal, none other than Lil Webby herself, she'll be checking in a little later. And D, you always gotta take care of the family first. But however, so Jules,
Yeah.
I heard this today, man. And I thought about you. I thought about you because I know you
Oh,
about statistics. Yeah, I
okay.
know you about statistics. I know you want the bird, the truth, and nothing but the truth. So I thought
Right.
about this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play this because I definitely want to know if this is true from a woman
Okay.
standpoint of view.
Okay.
The statistics say 43% of married people combine their money. Now, I'll be honest, I thought it would be more than that because when you look at the statistics, they'll tell you people who are married, they're more likely to buy a home together. And we know how important home ownership is in building wealth. People who are married that combine their finances, they do build wealth 4 times faster than if you don't combine your finances. We know that the studies say that couples that combine their finances, they have more, the probability of them staying together over the long haul is greatly increased. And then the stats just tell us, it literally says they're happier. So I think a lot of people don't combine their money out of fear that, oh, this is just going to be a mess if we combine our money, da 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 da. But they're actually wrong. Like the statistics point the opposite way. It's actually, if you don't combine your money, you're more likely to have money fights and problems. And that's actually the number 2 cause of divorce.
So I'm listening to this. And when she said something about 43% of couples don't combine their money together, she was surprised. What's she surprised about?
I guess because in a, how do I just say this without being offensive? This is plain. If you really want your marriage to work, finances is a big part of that. And so when you don't combine it, then sometimes there's a level of distrust or insecurity or something that is, not, there's some gray area there. How you spend your money, what you do with your money, how much money you actually make. And I mean, it can create issues in your relationships. Money in general creates, like she said, is the number 2 reason why people get divorced. Like, because you messing up the money. Like I'm making money, you spending money, or you spending money and I'm making money. And I mean, however it is, it's a big issue in relationships in general. But if you don't come together, it's still an issue. So I think I understand why it's like, especially for like millenniums and later generations, is because we've been taught that, marriages break up because of money. So why combine my money? Why even create that issue? Even though eventually down the line it's still going to become an issue.
Now, are we so question. This is me asking. Is there a written rule that says that once I'm with you in holy matrimony, that I have to combine my money with your money?
So I don't think there's a written rule for that. I think the written rule is that, like, if you are religious, let's say that if you are a Christian,
come on, Christian.
Is, we are becoming one, to become one. So your money is my money is your money, my stuff is your stuff is my stuff. We are combining and becoming one. Everything is one. That one mentality brings everything that's important, and just pretty much everything that exists in your relationship becomes a shared thing. And it's not, I'm not saying that it has to be like a 50-50 kind of thing. It is like, it's used to better the relationship, to better the situation. Marriage is about building. And if I'm bringing my money to the table, nobody bringing no money to the table, how are we building?
I mean, okay, hold on.
We just paying bills, and luxuries.
Oh, okay. Because see, we start bringing money to the table, and then I get the app, and then I find out. But if I'm dating you, and every time I come to your house, there's an Amazon box here, I'm trying to understand. That's not building. Who building what? That sound like quality. Now I'm a quality brother, I will say that. But I mean, that's ooh. Now they do. Now I know there's a written rule that says if you want to know and I've always heard it from a man thing, but if you want to know where a man's heart really is, see where he spends his money on. I ain't too sold on that one. Like, just because I like to DJ, but I like to have my equipment. That doesn't mean that I'm not, willing to spend my money over here. You know what I'm saying? But it just be like, it's just like, Now I was shocked to hear the 43% thing. But now then I can agree with you to say, okay, well that leads over to like how much do you really trust me? How much do you really trust me? Do you trust me with money? Is it a big deal? Now Go ahead.
I think that people don't put their money together because it's not really about the money. It's about the decision-making process. So
Okay.
how you use the money and what decisions you make to use the money, and can we agree on those decisions?
But if I'm supposed to lead you, if I make the decision, do I get overruled? See, it's the face.
Listen. Let's be real honest here. if you are my husband, then you lead regardless. Leadership, good leadership is good, having good decisive leadership, like in a sense of how you make your decisions. Like, when I take this money, am I going to use all the tools that God has put at my disposal, which includes my wife, to make that decision?
Uh-huh.
Or am I going to just go make a decision based off my want and my needs?
Well, those are two different things.
So
Needs
you
is a great
gotta know
is a
who
good
your leader
decision.
is. Huh?
Wants, needs is a great thing. Wants is like, you got it. I tend to like to justify my wants. Like I have sat in my office and looked at my Amazon thing. Was like, how do I justify
Yeah.
buying this? And I'm just like, I can't buy this because I can't justify it, but I want it. And it's just like, okay, I'm gonna wait, and then I wait, and then I wait,
And
and
it's
then
not
it'd be
about
like, see, it'd be what?
it's not about depriving yourself of things that you want or need. Or the
Yeah, but
thing,
then you
it doesn't
gotta.
have to always be a need. What it has to be is a discussion. Like, if you're gonna go spend $1,000 out of our joint account, then let's talk about the $2,000 before you spend it and see if it's something that, we have room for you to do that extra with. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't, then let's make a plan so that you can have the means to spend that extra, $2,000 that you want to spend on God knows what. But I'm just saying, it has to be a conversation, like, let's talk about it. Let's not go just spend it and ask for forgiveness later. That's the stuff that gets you in trouble.
Now hold on.
So I think it was just right for me to get this new
Now hold
house.
on. Now hold on. Now I
And
know
you've been planning for kids' clothes for the last 3 months because they growing out of their sizes.
Okay, now that goes both ways. That is so true. Dudes do that and be trying to justify it later. They come up with it. But see, these boxes keep. But see, y'all start buying stuff from Amazon. Then your man say something about it. Then you stop sending it to your house, start sending it to your sister's house, and then the stuff just start popping up new. And you like, where is this? What did
That's
you
because,
buy?
again,
No, it wasn't no need. It wasn't no need. It was a want. It was a want. It wasn't a need. It was a want. It was a need. But that's interesting. But look, the
again, it's
reason why,
bad decision making.
of course, because being a leader is being good steward of your money. My mother has taught me that, and I can honestly tell y'all, I was terrible with money. Now, you got a good chance. Yeah, I'm about to get some reasons and why I need to spend it. I told you, I sit here and justify. Be like, it ain't justifiable. I'm not doing it. Big Chris, my man DJ Black, I say the money that I make spreads everywhere, but first I take care of home. Then lastly, me. I see you, boy. Man, see what I'm talking about? Being a good steward of money. But I know it was some days he said that I was talking about if she buy another damn thing, what are you doing?
So let me tell you something. Like, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Like, because this is how my mind thinks is like, if your girl is taking care of everything that she needs to be taken care of, right? And I'm not talking about miscellaneous. I'm talking about financially. Like, if she's the one who's responsible for paying the bills, not to say it's coming out your joint thing. So take that out your head that this is our money, and say maybe she's the one who goes out and makes sure the bills are actually executed and paid, and that everything is in order the way it needs to be to help in your leadership. You know what I mean? It allows you to have, to help you get some things done necessarily. You know what I mean? Or if all of the house is done and the house is taken care of, the kids are taken care of, there's everything that is done and needed. Now you go out and give her would you go out and just get her what she wanted if you knew she wanted something, or put a little extra money towards her to make sure she had something that you knew she wanted?
So let me answer your question, because I tell people all the time, don't answer a question with another question. So let me answer your question directly. Yes, yes,
Okay.
as a man, you would. However, that's what if you want to stay married, you better.
I agree.
You bet. Thank you. So
I
this
agree.
is like if you try to stay with her, you better get her some stuff that she want. Now you can't give her everything, but you need to give her some of the stuff that she want. If you trying to be kept, my brother, which is crazy, but because that's kind of like, oh, I got to buy this to keep it conditioned. Now the petty person would say that. The petty me thinks they're like, oh, that's almost like having a condition to keep somebody. But
No,
is it really a condition? But then if
no,
your
I think
woman is
it's just
good,
thoughtfulness.
if your woman is good, my brother, you better go get it. But then women, we in a whole new age now. You might need to go on, slide your card. Don't come in here with no Fruit of the Looms, no socks, no t-shirts. We need to come in here with some real gifts. Don't come in here with a Wendy's bag, a Chipotle bag. Woo, I love Uncle Shot. Come on, preach, Craig, preach. I'm preaching. Y'all hear me?
That,
Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Don't come in here with all these ties and t-shirts. Nope. We are in the age of you better come here with a real gift. I need a real gift. And first of all, don't be coming here trying to wrap yourself up. Baby, you was a gift when I met you. I appreciate you. But I done unwrapped this gift like for the last 6, 7 years. I don't want to do this no more. Let's do something else. Can we get a Bentley put outside? I mean, come on now. If we making all this money. If we gonna go big, let's go big.
a Bentley put outside, really?
I'm trying to help these brothers for Valentine's Day. Don't let them
A
come in there.
Bentley put outside.
I'm just saying.
Maybe it's out the budget. You need to get us some other alternatives.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Because the theme is love. We talking about Valentine's Day. Now, what we're talking about, we're gonna have a whole show on. And Jules, I found somebody who talks money, so
Okay.
that'll work. And if you got somebody cool too, but we're gonna have a whole show on that because it is true that money will damage your relationship. All right, so one more, and I think I just seen the assistant principal get on. Assistant principal, are you there? And I'm calling her that because her name is showing.
I'm driving, but I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Webby.
Well, that's the assistant principal. Y'all don't know Miss Webby. She puts in work every day, every day. But I'm glad she's on because, ladies, like if you listening, hey Miss Hodge, what's going on? If you listening, ladies, I need to know if this is a true statement or not. The public service announcement, fellas, listen.
Fellas, if a woman buys you something, it's an unwritten rule you may not be aware of. If she gets you anything that you can wear, like a hat, some shoes, cologne, whatever, just know you are not allowed to wear those items outside the house if she not coming with you. Don't you spray that cologne and put them shoes on and she ain't going with you. You choosing violence, my guy. You could not value peace. I mean, you could try to put it on and get out the house, but I can guarantee you it won't be a smooth transition. Because while you moving through the house, she's side-eyeing you, making little slick remarks, making noises every time you walk by. There must gonna be some hoes where you go. Don't let them bitches get you beat up. You like, man, I am going to church with my mama. I invited you, but for some reason, you were so excited about going to brunch with the girls. Now, why?
Public service announcement. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You see what that man said? That man said, gentlemen, if she buy you a nice bracelet, she buy you that cologne that she like to smell you in. If she buy that nice button down, the one that, oh baby, you look cute in this. Whatever it is. And you better not put on no gray sweats and walk outside. That's gonna be a whole nother problem. But this brother say, right. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand. Now I'm gonna tell you why I played this video, and I need you ladies to educate me. Because now this man said if a woman buy you something, I'm trying to walk out the house with something that she bought you with this and that. Because if you're doing all that, then obviously you're trying to look all prissy and not prissy, but spiffy and open casket shy for some little heifer that's at where you at. And she gonna raise Cain if that's the case. Now, ladies, this is my thing, and you tell me. Now, if this statement is what this brother said is true, And ladies, I need you to be real honest with me. Be honest. It's Valentine's Day. It's almost there. Be honest. But when y'all leave the house going to brunch with your girls and your cleavage is about to come out your shirt, all the thickness that I get to see when it's at my house is always out in public. You find the most fitting dress in your closet. It shows all your curves and the little dip that I like to play in. You ain't thinking about all that. Did you think about that when you left the house? Did you think about I may think who didn't buy it?
The question was, no. This is the thing. That man in that video said, fellas, if your woman buys you a hat, cologne, shoes, whatever, don't you wear it at that house. That's what he said, right? That was the premise of this whole conversation, right?
Right.
And I'm going to, you're very correct. And I'm going to say, as Jules said, when that money came out the account, that belonged to who? Us. Not you.
You're right.
Oh, okay then.
You're right.
So when you bought that, I bought it, right? When I bought it, you bought it.
No. You didn't buy it because had you bought it, you would have went and bought it. So I bought it for you because I like the way it smelled on you.
Right. It's just like if you bought us a dress and we wore that dress to brunch with the girls. And not with you. Not with you. And so I think that this kind of goes to an instant as to where, like, for me, if I bought you something really, really nice, I bought it for something, for an occasion, for whatever, and I'm going to expect you to wear it then. You know what I mean? Or if I bought you cologne, then of course you're going to wear it around me because I like the way it smells, right? I'm not saying you can't wear it outside of me, but definitely when you know you're going to be in my presence, for sure wear it.
Put it on.
You know? So don't wait to wear it and you're not gonna be with me. You know, that's a slap in my face. Like I bought it, I really wanted to put you in it.
Right. So you finna go hang out with the boys and that's the day you want to put on Savage. Yeah, no.
Well, hold on. So you talking about I can't leave the house? So I can't leave the house smelling good. Well, what's wrong?
No, you can leave the house smelling good, but you can't leave the house smelling good and stuff. I bought you.
Yeah, what we're saying is it can't be the only time you wearing that cologne. Like you better be wearing that cologne around me all the time. It better be a regular rotation. If you gonna walk out the house and I'm not gonna be with you, it needs to be something that you're already doing. But if it's clothes or something, I bought that so that you can look nice when you're with me, because probably you're not dressed up as much when we're together. Or I just want to see you in this shirt and I want to see you in the shirt. I don't want to see you leaving in the shirt.
Now, how many of y'all got stuff in your how many of y'all got stuff in y'all closet your dude asked you to wear? You still ain't wore it. Be honest, don't lie. You better not lie right now. Don't lie. Don't lie.
I don't have nothing in my closet. Nothing that that I didn't wear.
So you telling me it was nothing that he ever bought that you didn't wear?
Not that I can recall.
Good answer.
You know.
Oh, y'all hear this? I heard that brother say that. I was like, so you bought me the cologne so we can sit in here and marinate and only wear it when we go work. Especially if you busy, I'm busy. The place we probably only go to together is church. And in my church, I do the same. So we don't even sit together. So what are you talking about? I still can't wear it.
Still together. Y'all still together though. It's not that. No, what I'm saying is here's the sentiment. If I bought you something and you're not wearing it around me or you don't wear it with me, but then you go out and wear it, it's like, why would you go out and put it on and wear it and I'm not there? Clearly, I wanted to see you in it or smell it on you or whatever.
Okay. I mean, if y'all say so. I be trying to figure it out because I was like, it's like I can't wait till we talk about double standards. Oh, it's so many double standards in the whole situation. My homeboy DJ Black Ice, what up, O? She said, "What kind of stupid ish is this?" Oh, Miss Howard said, "Oh no, sir, I get my dude cologne suit, but he better wear it everywhere. Suit that stuff expensive just to wear around the house. See, she said it's okay to run step outside and wear around the
It
house.
is. Did you hear what I said though? There's a definition. It's okay to wear it out. Just don't be only wear it out away from me.
Okay, I got you. I got
You
you.
see what I'm saying? If I give you cologne, wear that thing. Wear it in front of me. Wear it around me. Wear it away from me. But don't be like the only time you wear it is to go kick it with your boys.
And you know what?
I stand with that.
Some dudes say that same thing. If I buy you these pots and pans, cook with them. Pull them out the cabinet. Put some water in them. Put a
No,
whole in them.
oh
I like the way it smells when them carrots and the bacon and potatoes grilling and the bacon, the sausages, even the pancakes. Girl, come on. Go back to, come on. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Holler if you hear me, fellas. Holler if you hear me. But
what
look,
if she?
what?
What if she can't cook though?
Well, look, at least you trying. You trying, baby. Look, Hamburger help me for a long time. And look, now I'm gonna be real funny. Look, my mama is not that person. Like she'll buy you something to eat before she cook you something to eat. So you won't ever say she won't feed you. So, but my grandmother, man, look, cousins used to come in town. Like we had, I always say our house was like the big house, and everybody had to come by there. Only because, when we did stuff at the family anyway. So I have such a family vibe about me. But man, my grandma would go in there, pull out them pots and pans and mini and cook something. Now let that other woman that that I love so dearly, love her so much. She, what you want? Well, hold on, let me take you over here to get it. And she ain't cheap. She'll
Yeah, I
take you
know.
to Papados, Papacitos, where you want to go, baby, because I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. But I appreciate it because y'all see me well taken care of. Well taken care of. All right, man. Look, I felt those two things. I was like, look, we gotta talk about this. Because I was like, are we serious right now? Are you serious? But I ain't further ado, man. Since we got Jules here, we got something to talk about.
Now, what am I supposed to do when I want you in the world? But how can I want you for myself when I worry it's someone else? Hey, hold up. I want to do that.
Yes. Topic of today is, man, look, next lifetime. You heard the song by Erykah Badu. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics for y'all in a minute, so y'all can hear it. But in the lyrics say, I got them on the screen right now. They say, "Now what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world?" She approached me. It ain't my fault I was smelling good with this cologne we bought, Savage, and everything else. Anyway, but how can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl?
Mm-hmm.
Jules, talk to me. What is she saying, Jules? What? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
She's just basically saying you can't fit in her world. Like she already somebody's girl. She like you though.
So we talking about I like you, but I got a man.
Yeah.
Break it down, Jules. Break it down, Jules.
I dig this song a lot because it shows that she has boundaries in her relationship. That she got a man. Even if she likes somebody or somebody approaching her with that mad game, she content. Not to say that she ain't never interested in nothing else or not looking, or she's not looking, but she is definitely aware that there's other options. And I feel like this day in dating and relationships, people so easy to cheat. To just be like, oh, this next person come along, they seem a little better, or it seems like the grass is greener on the other side, and it's, they quick to entertain it, all this side piece stuff, you know what I mean? Or he my man Monday through Friday, and then he your man on Saturday and Sunday, that kind of stuff, So I dig this song. I think that we got to go back to that. If we can get back to that world where it's just like, dude, you fine, you look good, I like you, we got a good vibe, but guess what? Maybe next lifetime.
So even with that being said, so if the person, okay, so like you said, person walk in, how you look good, I'm talking to you, but now ain't that wouldn't it be a problem that the fact or what started him even liking you is because when he approached you, you engaged in the conversation?
So let me say this. You're going to engage in conversation with people from all aspects of your life. You work with people, you meet people in the store that randomly speak to you or hold a conversation with you randomly. You're not anticipating, somebody approaching you with that. And even if you are, you know what I mean? It's still your responsibility to deflect. Or you don't have to be rude to people. You don't have to not talk to people or be snippy with people just to keep people cut off or shut down, because that's really hard to do, like especially like at work, or especially like at school, or especially like at church. Like, I'm not going to be unfriendly, I'm not going to appear to be like rude or disrespectful or not, or, I don't want to say the word, but just, I don't want to
say it
angry or, stuck upish or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to appear to be that. And I'm not. I think everybody is important in the world in their own way, form, or fashion. Now, do you have a place in my world? Maybe not. But it doesn't mean that I have to be rude or disrespectful to you. And there's always a way to turn people down when they approach you. You don't have to accept just because he think you pretty. Don't mean that, that's everything or that's going to lead into something, But you can always turn a person down. If you're interested in a person, you have to be like, oh yeah, make up something or create something just to get away from them. You could have somebody, let me give you an example. You could have a friend, a person at church, for instance, who really don't know you personally, but has been interested in you forever, right? Mm-hmm. They don't know you got a man. They don't know what's going on with you outside the church, right? But they say, oh, you a cool dude or whatever. And I think we would make a really good couple. We always get along. We work well on ministry meetings, and we develop and have great creative thoughts together, and they really interested and they dig you. You look good. All this stuff they telling you, and you're like, she cool. You know what I mean? If I didn't have a girl, I'd probably date her, right? Whatever. That's what I'm saying. And then, it's okay for you to be like, yeah, you cool or whatever. I like you, but I got a girl. At this point, there's nothing else to pursue in that avenue. Doesn't mean that we can't work on ministry meetings or ministry work or anything else going forward. It just means that, that's not an option for us.
But does it create any type of awkwardness because you're in a room with somebody who has the thought of, man, I really like him. I really like him.
Your own personal boundaries have to lie. Like if it creates awkwardness from you from that point on, then you got to make a decision on how you move. It means you got to figure that out internally for yourself. Like that's that boundary thing. It's like, as for me, it's like, yeah, I'm good.
So when do you think, and Lil Webby can answer too, if she might just pull it up, but when do you think your boundaries are compromised most? Because you say that, so that's why I'm asking, like, dude approach you or female approach you, and then it's like, case in point, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna let you answer. It was a young lady at Bar Louie doing the paint thing last Thursday. We do a paint party every first Thursday at Bar Louie. And it was like, it was so let me let y'all into a dude mind. We looking at this table, one side of the table, nothing's appealing. The other side of the table, it's like options, like good options. So, but let me paint the picture because I told my brother this before he came. I said, option number one came in with an attitude like, she mad at the world, so you don't want to talk to them. Option number two, when she said to me, play something for the hoes, yeah, you're not an option. Option number three looked like she had it together, but she looked like she was like maybe a little too bossy. Like, nigga, I got my own need out here. I got my like, okay, here we go. Now, the last young lady on the end, and this one I tell him, man, this is who I was impressing. She was married. Now I couldn't see her when I first got there. But when I tell you these dudes were sitting up here like vultures, I mean, they was like, ooh, they trying to get it. She had on, she's married. She's walking around, young lady, nice, shocking young lady. Looks very nice, very studious, had a nice shape, whatever, right? When I tell you, she walked around that table and like they didn't even exist. And she knew that they was looking and, you feel that heat on your neck, like from, you feel eyes on you, like, yeah, they looking. Didn't give them no type of conversation. One dude tried his luck and actually walked over there and said something. But we try to play it out like we say something to the group, but we really trying to say something directly to the other one. I'm just trying to give you some ladies some game. So when I tell you didn't crack, didn't break, she laughed and giggled, oh, hey, but that was it. And she just painted. And then once they got through the painting, she just left. I had told my brother, I said, man, I think that is so dope. I said, now most dudes be like, oh, he putting it down in the bedroom. Bro, no, she just made that conscious decision to respect what she has at home. Now, they could have been going through issue after issue, obstacle after obstacle, whatever the case may be, right? But in that very moment, I seen a young lady who still respected her dude despite that what may have been going on or may not been going on, despite the fact. So I'm trying to give you context of why I asked that question. When is it when our boundary is most compromised? And how do we protect it? How do we stay in that boundary and not want to be like, I just want to put my hand in the pot. I want to taste it. I just want to taste it. Like when you see something, when your mama cook it, don't take it the wrong way. Most of us, when you see somebody cooking something, you want to taste it, and you're not supposed to.
That's not what I mean. I'm just saying. I just think that your boundaries are your boundaries. You set them, and you decide on what is worth jeopardizing what you have. Like, you have to sometimes say, okay, is what I have at home worth losing? If my girl was standing here right now, what would I do? You know what I mean? So you gotta set your own. Like, if I was being video cam, what if this was a what do you call it? A prank or a you know what I mean? Like
on them TV shows.
Yeah,
like she really gonna holler his homeboy.
How would you respond? Like, would you be disappointed if this thing backfired on you? Is it enough to risk that? Is it enough to risk disrespecting? How would you feel if your girl did that to you? You know what I mean?
But in that moment, is that what we really? Now, be honest. I need people in the world to be honest. You watch the show. Come on, y'all. Be real with me. If you done left the house and this Negro done got on your last nerve on some BS,
but I mean, you got to think about
girls, it ain't like
Is your relationship based on your happiness or joy? Like, is that kind of relationship based?
I'm not saying it's based, but then As we say, we
You
are
move
we
according,
are
like,
flesh,
are you
but
not
we are
okay?
flesh.
Let
We
me
are
ask this question.
flesh. Okay, go ahead.
Let me
Go
ask this
ahead.
question. Do you think that it's okay to be unhappy in a relationship?
Um, no, no, I don't think it's to be direct. No, it's not okay to be unhappy in a relationship. Now, let me say this. But if you are the unhappy person, it's not my job to make you happy. It's my job to add to your happiness.
So let's go back to the question that you just asked.
Okay.
So if he just made you mad or ticked you off, or she made you mad, ticked you off, got you irritated, and you out here and this cutie is all in your face with all this body and all this sass, and she trying to give it to you. Like,
Now, so okay, let me be real. So I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I'm gonna I try to be transparent. I'll be as transparent as I know how. The old Greg, oh baby, guess what? I just shot my shot. Trust me, because my thing is the way that you going right now. Oh, I'm about to. Yeah, we ain't gonna make it. So it was just like, okay, whatever. She on that. I'm tired of being blamed, tired of being accused. So guess what? I'm gonna go somewhere where I can get some love, get rubbed on, get my head rubbed on, get took out to eat. I ain't gotta come out my pocket. She gonna let me wear my cologne out the house, in the house. I'm just playing. I am. That was a young dumb Greg. That was a young dumb Gregory. But at this point in the game, my mentality is I'm like you. Am I really ready to risk it all? Because he didn't. Because America, if you didn't know, part of me is very spoiled. I'm very spoiled. And see, my thing is, I know I have attachment issues, and then I get used to something. My word is always, let me know what we doing. If this is what we doing, this is what we doing. And when you start doing all that other stuff, I'm like, okay, this ain't what you said we doing. So what's going on? But I know that, like, I get used to something. Let's just say if you was that person, look, every man in the world would tell you, if a woman would take the time, if you rub your man's feet one time, you talk about them gifts about what you need and what you want. You ain't gotta ask for it. He just went outside and got it. The smallest things. If you did the smallest things, you rubbed your feet, man, one time. Trust me, every female he meet, that is going to be the question that he asks. Because I am not leaving my for sure for some more when you can't do half of what she already doing. See how she got me used to something. And if you can't do half of that, baby, we not gonna make it. I'm spoiled. You don't understand. Like this woman here loves me. As Dee was saying, she give me the stars, the moon, yeah, all that. I need that. And if you can't give me the star, if all you got is half the sun, we can't do nothing.
but is it based on what she can give you? The new chick. If a chick come up and say, I can do all of that and some, you gonna be ready to fight?
You're gonna have to show it to me. See, that's talk.
And she can show you that she can do
you got to
all
show
of her and some. You still ready to fight?
No. Now, the person I am now, I'm not ready to fight. Now, before, she wouldn't have to do none of that because it was like, I'm tired of dealing with what I'm dealing with. Let me do something else. And y'all gotta be honest. It's been times when you was with your dude. You've been married. Even when I was married, it was like you said, who deserves to be unhappy? I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you, man. If I would just stay where I was, I'd have been all right. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I still have self-control. I still have integrity. But in that unvulnerable moment, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. In those unvulnerable moments where you are on the level of pissed off, like you do as old people would say, we have knee-jerk reactions. We do stuff, we act on our emotions. Like I had to learn how to be responsive and not reactive. Because my reaction to something would be to blame you, even though I'm the problem. Ooh, therapy is great. Y'all to try it. But I'm just saying, there are times where y'all have been in unvulnerable situations. You have felt a certain type of way, and you cannot tell me the thoughts. And as we say, the thought is worse than the action. Is it not?
No, the action is worse than the thought.
Really?
I think anybody, any human, any normal person, um, has moments where they like the attention, whether they play into it or not, or whether they execute anything. I think that in the back of their mind, they enjoy the attention. It's cute. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel makes you feel attractive and wanted. Not to say that you're not getting it at home or anything, but it does make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, for me, it's not to the point to where I'm going to consider, changing up my dude because you put a smile on my face for a second. Like, you cute. That was real cute. Mm-hmm. That's nice. But I'm gonna keep it moving because it's the principle for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got what I need. I got what I want. You know what I mean? And until it's not that, until we're not together anymore, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for me to have one foot in and one foot out.
Yes, that is so true.
I'm gonna work on what I got, and until I'm not working on that no more, and it's over, like officially over, we're done. We're good. Let's move on.
So let me ask you this, Webby, and if you heard, go ahead and chime in, sweet. Whenever you ready. I know you're getting yourself together. It's cool. Let me read some of these comments. My boy DJ Black Ice said it's a fantasy. You right. BG. She said it's refreshing to hear that some people still have integrity and self-respect. Yes, ma'am. Don't make emotional decisions that can cost you everything. Woo, I had to learn that. Black Ice said, yep, the old me would have jumped. See what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, that's all I'm saying. Be real with yourself. Long time ago, you would have bit that piece of cake. You would have bit that fruit. Bit that fruit. He'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Huh? He ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? See? He just made. However, I have learned I cannot make decisions out of anger and hastiness. That is very true. But think about where we are right now. I think in the world right now, I told a young lady, I think we abuse our free will. And she was like, oh, you think so? I said, yeah. I said, we abuse the freedom that God gives us to have our own free will. Why do I say that? Because free will is now, it ain't you're committed, Webby's word, committed to the process of the relationship. It's, oh, this ain't working. I'm finna go. Or, oh, well, I ain't nothing I can do to fix it. But how is it? How can I say there's nothing that I can fix the relationship with? Or we so quick to jump to divorce? That's what I mean by, oh, I can't fix it, so I just get a divorce. This is like, we use divorce as divorce shouldn't necessarily be an option. Now, am I saying that some people are not in situations where it's like, yeah, fool, you need to run, like fast, call your people. Since we talking about Erica Badu, call Tyrone so he can come get his stuff. Okay. But there are some things. It's just we create. We have a fear. Okay, so I'll say it this way. I learned something about myself. At one time, now I kind of understand when I got into a relationship with Ty, I had a fear because it was so good that in my mind, it was like, you know what? I'm waiting for the ball to drop because of what I had just not just gone through. It had been a couple months after all that. But it was like once you've been hurt, you never any man will tell you, I'll never be hurt like that again. I'll never deal with something. I'll never deal with some things ever again. I just won't do it. That whole moving in together thing, not doing it until we say I do. Sorry. I've had too many bad things with it. Now, this is the problem though, to some fellas. Listen to me. If you get one, that's good, bro. And I'm talking about A1, and you can make that move and not have no worry. Now you have a fight within yourself. Mm. Now you got to fight. It's like, ooh, do I go against? I'm gonna use the word my boundaries, and trust her that this is what it's gonna do, and not think that if anything goes left, I'm gonna have to start all over and find something else new. Now, oh, of course, I've always been told the other problem is that we put too much trust in people instead of trusting in God. So you got to trust in God that that person that you're dealing with is the person that they say that they are. But then again, it goes back to our flesh and our free will. That is a hard thing to do when you see somebody in your face doing the fool and playing you like you some tree outside. It's like, nah, partner.
I think you have to. I think trusting God to give you discernment is probably the right phrase, or a better phrase to use with that. Like, you can trust God, but you got to understand what you're trusting, that He's going to give you the wisdom you need to make the decisions that you need to make in life. You know, He's not gonna, like, we have free will. You know, we can do or not do what He's commanded us to do, right? So what you need to lean on God for is for discernment, not for Him to make it happen without your will, because He's gonna always give you an option. And even like when you out here about to cheat or not cheat, that's your will. You can choose to do or not do in any situation. It's your will. You have to have that own internal wisdom. You can't do it based on what somebody else is doing or not doing, you know, because you committed to that relationship. You committed to that process. It is your free will to leave or stay. Now, are you making a good decision in it, or is it for your best interest, or in the best interest of, you know, what God has planned for you? I don't know. That's the discernment that we should be seeking when we're making decisions that we're allowing God to, you know, manifest or control. But I mean,
I can roll with that because God. Well, what I didn't used to know that, you know, now somebody talking about what God told me. Now you know God and the devil can talk to you, right? I just want you to know that. So when you said that, who was talking to you? Was it God, or as I said to the young lady who told me God told you? Did He say my name? What did He say? Did He say Gregory Devon? Did He say Gregory? Okay, I'm not gonna be petty. Webby, talk to me. Talk to me, Webby. What's happening? What's going on? The hardest LL licensed professional counselor, play with your head, assistant principal, with all the red folders in the world in the trunk. What's happening, homie?
Hey.
Go on, talk to me. I know you've been listening the whole time.
Which part?
Sorry, whatever. Go ahead. Just pick it up.
I definitely think that to answer your question about when the boundaries, you know, start getting in trouble, I think it's when we're vulnerable with our mate. That's when the boundaries have the tendency to weaken. And I think and people can get on here and say, well, that'll never happen to me. That's your boundaries do get weak. Now, do we act on the boundaries? That's where the choice is, because we're all human. And when your spouse or mate just pissed you off to the highest level of pissivity, or you're living in Pissville, whichever one it is, and you driving down the street, get to the store or whatever, and some dude said, "Oh my, you so beautiful." It's gonna make you feel good. It don't mean that you finna go out here and have a 3-course meal with another man. That's not what that means. Now, when you're vulnerable, and those instances that happen more often where you and your mate is beefing, it can weaken your vulnerability, but that still doesn't mean that you again go out here and be acting upon how you feeling in that moment. A lot of times people make decisions based on their emotions or how they feeling in that right here, right now moment. And those right here, right now moments cost you lifetimes of pain. So you just have to be mindful of those things, because we're not without getting pissed off at our mates. We're not without another woman or another man complimenting you and telling you you look good. I don't know how, I can't speak for a man, but I am a woman. And
Mm-hmm.
it makes you feel good to be noticed. Yes, and does that negate the fact that you're with someone, that you love this person, they've given you sun, moon, stars? No, it doesn't negate any of that. And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions that men have about women. When women, especially, I'm going off on a tangent, but when what's that man name? Aisha Curry, she said she missed the attention. She didn't say she wanted to be divorced. She didn't say she didn't love her husband. She didn't say she didn't like her situation. She didn't say none of that. But the world took what she said and made this lady sound crazy. And that ain't even that's nowhere near what she said. Nowhere near.
But I mean, when you hear that off the cuff, so I mean, I guess my thing is, she said that, and then nothing else came after that. It, of course, off the cuff, it was like you like the attention,
That's
and
why
I can agree. I will agree with you. I will agree
that's
with
how
you.
that conversation was snipped. We weren't there for the entire conversation.
Right.
And so
Well,
they
no, that's
made
what I was saying. That's
yeah,
what
they
I was
made that
saying.
lady look crazy. I knew exactly what she meant.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
so let me so, so let
Boris
me ask you this, but
Kojo's
keep
wife
going.
said the same thing. I can't even call the woman name right now. They've been
Oh,
married
I know you're talking
20
about.
plus years. Huh?
Aria Parker or
Nicole
something
Ari
like that.
Parker.
Something
She
Parker.
said the same
There we
thing.
go.
Nicole Ari Parker. She said the same thing. Now we all outside looking in think Boris Kojo is a fine piece of God specimen. However,
The way your lips acted when you said it,
he's
player,
a
you
nice
good?
looking man.
Oh,
He's
okay.
fine.
He's
Who gonna
fine.
deny that?
So, but does that mean that she doesn't like attention from other men? And that's
Yeah.
wrong?
I mean, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Like you guys can get attention from women, and I know y'all like that. How you think we feel? It doesn't mean we about to step out or nothing, but
I mean, none of that.
who don't like the attention?
Oh no. So
Honestly,
yeah,
who don't like
no.
the attention? Either way, men or woman, we all like the attention.
We so busy talking about what they should, what persons shouldn't be doing and this and that. And like, we're all human beings. People forget that we are walking flesh and we are walking flesh. We feel instantly, we pick up emotions instantly, all these things. So we think because we've gotten married that those things, oh well, let me just turn my flesh off and then I done got married now. It don't work like that.
But your mind, but
But
the
your
way you
mind,
operate, the way that you operate should change.
yes.
If it approaches you, and now I will say, now I can't speak for every man, but I've always been told that I'm always oblivious to when people like me because I don't ever pay attention to that, especially when I'm DJing. It's like, girl, what you want? It's just like you don't. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Half the time I keep my brother up there. You know why? Because you can talk to him. Yeah, I'm working. Trust I'm good. We straight. I have time, and I'm not saying I pawn everybody off on my brother. I don't. My brother is a nice looking young man, but it just be sometimes it's like you came up here because you want something. It'd be different if I was sitting at the bar and you walked up on me, but because I'm DJing, you feel a sense of that I have power at this moment. And of course, men and women, that's not indicative just of women. We have a sense of liking people who have power or people that can be put in certain places, or they're able to go into certain doors that you weren't able to go into, but you can go into now. I've always said a lot of women always like the idea of being with me, but see, you like the idea of being with DJ Tricky. Being with Gregory D. Hare is a whole nother beast. And where I was, how I was raised by them three women, baby, you gonna get out of it because you get, as my grandfather would say, you can't fuck the fucker. And yeah, I was taught how to be the fucker. But so it's just like, let's not play these games. Don't come in playing games and I start peeping you playing games. But you are right. The flesh in us, yes. If somebody says, "Oh, you cute," of course it's like, "Ooh." And majority of the time, I would say for dudes, it's because I'm not getting it at home. Case in point, y'all think about the females you know. Do we talk more about what a man does not do, or do we talk more about what he does do when we're talking to people? Vice versa to men. When you talk to your homeboys about your chick, do you talk more about what she ain't doing? And I know that's incorrect English, with me and my mom. What or do you tell them, or do you say what she is? What tell them, hey man, my wife does this, that, and that, man, da 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 da. It's like majority of the time we are always talking about with the negative part of what they do. But then we say he a good man. Or we
I
say
think
a
it
negative part
depends.
about the woman, but but then in the sense, but you'll say all this negative stuff, but then you say she a good woman. Am I saying she can't be a good woman because she does all the negative stuff and vice versa? Nah. But if
No,
everything you say to me is always something negative about her, then of course me as your homeboy is gonna ask you, bro, why are you there?
because no, okay, I can't. I can't speak for men, but Jules can chime in because I don't know how Jules was taught. Do you tell your friends everything good that your man is doing for you or with you?
I I don't talk about my man with my friends like that
But
because
you get
one,
where I'm going
I've
with that.
learned, huh?
You get where I'm
I've
going with
learned
that.
Yes, exactly where you're going, and I'm about to address that. Like, because the reason why we don't always go and brag on our men because you don't never know who in your group is seeded like that. Secondly, if you go and talk about all the bad, then it creates a negative atmosphere for your man. Like, if you go tell your homegirl, your boyfriend, or your husband, or whatever did dot 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 dot, they ain't gonna never forget that, and they not gonna forgive him for it either, and there's no way of turning that off. So it's better not to have that conversation with them because every time you come back and say something, they just gonna take it and drag it and throw it in your face to make you feel worse about your relationship. So it's best not to have them kind of conversations with all your friends. Now you got core friends that you may have conversations about your man, but best believe me, if that person is for you, they're gonna look at all sides of it. Your part especially, because they're gonna be the ones that say, "Girl, you stupid. Stop playing. Turn your butt around and go do dit." You know what I mean? So that
That's
you
a
can
real friend.
save your relationship, or that you the one being stupid in this. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
they're gonna tell you the truth, but
That's a
you
real friend.
keep your conversations about your relationships to a minimum outside of your relationships. I feel like you should always address your relationship, your issues inward first. If you feel like you're not being heard, then maybe get a sounding board. You know what I'm saying? And say, okay, here's what happened. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Did I articulate this way? This is how I'm feeling. Did I articulate this appropriately? Or am I being unreasonable? Because sometimes I could be unreasonable.
And two, Sean not finna tell my friends you done flip me sideways. Core friends or not.
Flip you sideways,
Nah.
head. Women, flip you sideways, hanging from a chandelier.
Slipping sideways, flipping sideways,
It's in a conversation.
slipping and
Ah!
sliding. We not.
Now come on, y'all.
Because people are naturally curious. Even your best of friends people are curious. And if you allude to the fact that y'all slipping and sliding, using baby oil and trash bags, the next time your friends see your dude, they can be like,
There's a visual.
y'all was using baby oil and trash bags.
Baby, all in trash bags. Okay.
Jules, am I lying?
That's the truth. That's the truth. I can even
Just
say that
like
for me.
dudes need not tell they other homeboys what they chicks are doing because dudes are very visual creatures.
For real.
And the next time you say something, they see your chick. That's the first thing they're gonna associate your chick with is what you do, is what she do for you.
Oh, and some of them bold enough to just say it.
Say something.
But okay, hold on. But when I say talk about your chick, I'm talking about like me and DJ Black Eyes. If he come to me and telling me, man, your sister, man, God, oh man, every time, da, 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 and then no, he has not. before I do this. I'm just using him as an example. But if he come to me telling me about this, that, every time we see he talk about her, it's always something negative. I'm gonna ask him like, bro, what you? Now we friends, like we brothers. We tied 3 times, and those that live in my world know what I mean by 3 times. There's no way, even after he left, I'm going to approach his female. You been with my brother. I'm not no, don't know, dude. I'm not coming behind none of my friends. Now, am I saying
That's
there's some
you.
men
That's
that
you.
That's you.
That's
I
you.
don't
Again,
think
I'm not
that.
saying, but I'm just so but we do run to our friends when something is wrong, and we have a tendency to man bash, and we have a tendency to female bash. But that's my thing. In those moments of what like we talking about, I got a man. I know you see me, I know you want me, but I got a man. And I know that's what we talking about, but there are times where certain things happen. And of course, the self-control, the integrity thing, yes. But we spend I think we spend more time man bashing or belittling who we were with instead of ever just praising them. You can praise your dude to your friends without your dudes having a whole going home and having a whole orgasm thinking about the dude. I mean, you don't tell them that you done had baby oil and trash bags, whatever the case may be. That stuff, no, you don't share.
but
But there
people
are times.
do. But people
You're
do,
right.
and it
I'm not saying
creates
they don't. You're
confusion.
right.
And even if you
You're
say
right.
and even if in okay, if you want to be more simple, we can do that too. So this is what I mean, girl. My dude sent me Tish treats today. I wasn't even expecting it, and you not even mean anything by the conversation. What he sending you that for?
That's right there. You out the squad.
And you just like, I'll never forget. A prime example. At work, my dude sent me an edible arrangement. And I got asked, what did I do to deserve that? And Petty Me said, I just woke up.
I love it.
Who you petting?
And
Who are you
and
petting?
and and then they was like, no, for real. What did you do to get the edible arrangement? I said,
God woke
woke up.
But see, I hear that, and
With
if I'm in
straight
that
face.
room, I hear that okay, it's somebody when they seen you get that, they want to get that, but they're not doing the things to get that. Now they see that you get it, it's like, well, what you do to get that?
That was men
Because
and women asking me that question.
But listen, it don't. It even if I give you an
Okay, that's
answer,
just
it
nice.
don't mean that that's what. If you go at home and do the same thing, you gonna get that.
Because I said I woke up.
You, Negro,
Why
Negro,
y'all,
boy.
Jules, why you laughing?
Cause that's funny. That's funny. And
I'm
I can see
confused. What's funny?
you said it with a straight
I
face and walked out the
understand.
room, didn't
Of course I did. I said I woke
Yeah,
up.
you?
So it doesn't matter. You can go try it. But again, I said I
I woke
woke
up.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, look,
You asked me to talk. I was over here minding my business.
good. I'm not tripping. Hey, open your mouth, girl. Come on, let them use you. Let them use you. But just keep your baby oil in your trash bags at home, girl.
I'm
Look,
just
I'm stupid.
saying.
I was gonna
Yeah,
act
I
like
don't
these.
make this stuff
Are they
up.
hefty?
I really had a coworker years ago when I worked at a mortgage bank company, said her and her husband will get big black trash bags, cut them up to open them, and put baby oil on the trash bags. I didn't make that up. I can't remember her name, but she sure said it. And everybody else in the queue was like, huh?
Yeah, nah, I don't
So
want to do
y'all
that.
gonna break
No.
ankles and necks, slipping and slide. I said, so do y'all run and jump and get on the bed? Like, what are y'all doing?
Please, when we get out the show, don't let that be the one thing you took from the show today. Please don't let that be it.
Hey, for all the couples out there, all you need is some trash bags and some baby oil, but you got to get the Johnson and Johnson Because the Walmart stuff
Country.
you gonna stick.
Country. Oh, country bumpkin. Talk about Johnson and Johnson. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Look on that note, yeah.
Did he not ask me to talk?
2-minute drill. God, dog.
Yes,
You're right. You were in rare form. I don't know who did it, but I'm gonna tell him. Tell him to call me, bro. You keep doing it. You keep doing that, bro. Oh, 2-minute
You want me to
drill,
go
man.
first for the 2-minute drill?
Nah, I'm gonna let you go last. You full
I'm
of
gonna
it.
go first. You can go first. Okay,
But
so my
tonight was
2-minute
I like
drill.
you, but I got
Oh,
a
go ahead.
man. But go ahead. No, I was just saying the topic today was I like you, but I got a man. Man, y'all heard different things, different folks, different things were said. Have the conversation. What do you think? What do you not think? It's up to you. But this is when we call out 2-minute drill. Of course, Jules, go ahead. I apologize.
No, you're all good. I'm gonna be like Erica. I'm gonna stand my ground. I like you. You cute. You know, you funny. But I got a man. I'm gonna keep that moving.
Good.
And I'm gonna hold true to me, hold my standard. And when I don't got a man, maybe I'll revisit that.
Oh, now you're gonna revisit it. So you're gonna keep the door open.
No, the door is closed. There is no other
How you gonna
option.
revisit it? How you
The
gonna revisit it if the door ain't
only
open?
way you can revisit it is if I don't got a man in another lifetime, in the next lifetime.
Yeah, that was pretty good, girl. As you sit T. Go ahead, good. Webby, go ahead. Be nice. Hefty.
So for all the couples out there, and get you the 16-pack of the big black trash.
You girl.
A good pair of kitchen shears. A good pair of kitchen shears and the Johnson and Johnson lavender. And
there
then
y'all go.
so
y'all go lavender. No, Pimp. I don't want to go to sleep.
after all that acrobatics, we need to go to sleep.
I mean, look. I like going to the circus. Which one are you?
The lion.
Let's go.
So don't make decisions based off of temporary emotions.
Oh wow! Hey man, this
I
has
had
been
a
great
good
for
one
me.
there. I had a good one.
That was you did good. You brought it back home.
But for all the couples, all the lovers,
Here she go.
Members on. It's members only.
She giving y'all something to do with
What we say,
Valentine's
we
Day.
bring
Here
it back
y'all go.
R&B. Y'all know about the
Here
members
y'all
only.
go. You right. We bring back R&B. We're gonna bring it back tonight as well. Look, man, my 2 minutes. I don't even know what to do. I'm like, I don't want to come back behind it. The voice is like, ooh, you in the mood.
Jules,
I like this
didn't
mood.
I ask him to go first?
Oh no, but my 2 minute thing is something, man. Look, if you truly make sure before you make any emotional knee-jerk reaction, that you're going to be able to live with that actual reaction or then live with that decision. A lot of us make these knee-jerk reactions, and then you'll get a long life, and then you'll figure out, or you'll have one of those still moments, and you'll understand, dang, I messed that up, or dang, I should have did better, or I should have never left. So make sure you have that decision and have very much clarity that once you leave, understand everything is not a revolving door. You can't always come back in and leave and come back in and leave. My grandma used to always say, quit running in and out my door because you're running out my life. So think about that before you leave, because you can't keep running in and out of somebody's life. You can't keep running in and out. I didn't ask you to sing a song. Jesus Christ. I did not ask you to still just sing a song. But
go on and play it out, DJ.
You can't keep running in and out of everybody's life. And not expect that one day, the decisions you make to come back, and karma is and always will be. So make the precise decision for you. Think about it before you make decisions. Make sure you look at all angles, have all the conversation. Please have all the conversation, because right now our homes are broken. Whether it's just a single woman, a single man, or you living in a house and you living like roommates. Man, so look, I'm not gonna say the cliche that it's nothing out here. What I'm going to ask you is it something really worth you having out here that you you really can't get it home, and you could get it if only if you just change your perception, change your way of thinking, stop being afraid, and step up to the mic. Be humble, have integrity, as BG would say. Some self-respect. Do not expect to get into a relationship and think there's not going to be any difficult moments. If that's the case, please remain single. Because see, the difficult moments get you over the storm. It will get you over the storm into the sunshine where one day you're sitting outside and your kids are all grown and you be able to sit there with a woman who at any break of day, if you just say, babe, she is on the way. Just something to think about. Something to think about, man. Look, man, I appreciate you joining us. Of course, we got to end the show. And because he's not here, normally I would tell him to do it. I'll do it tonight. We don't want Webby praying for it because I don't want her praying for y'all to have, Dollar Tree bags.
I didn't say, I said hefty.
I don't care what you said. I don't care what you said. I don't care what you said.
You can get the Sam's brand. That works too.
You know what? You have you done this?
No, you need the long leaf brand.
You need
the long leaf.
That's it. You need the big one. So when you cut it up, it'd be like a clean bag. I'm with you. I'm with you.
No. First of all, I'm not sliding on no floor. I'm wrong.
No. You put it on the bed so you don't mess up your bed.
You definitely not putting it on my bed. Are you crazy?
No. You put the trash bag on the bed.
You still not this is what you just said. You're not putting no trash bag on my bed. You know what? Let's pray and go to God right now because they done lost their mind. No, we won't. But now, it's serious. Let's do it. Dear Father, gracious Father, we come to right now, Lord. Lord, we just thank you for arising us this day and letting us actually see a day that was not promised. Lord, we come to you and ask you to forgive us for any sins that may have been knowingly or unknowingly. Lord, more importantly, we come to you just to touch us with your finger of wisdom so we can see things in another sight instead of what we want them to see, what we want them to be. Lord, we know you gave us free will, but teach us not how to be abrasive to our free will, to abuse our free will, and use our free will to be, as Jules would say, very discernment about what we do. But understand we still have to have you in the midst when we make these decisions in life and where we go. Lord, correct us where we are wrong. Correct our attitude, correct our way of talking, correct the way that we actually help others that are in need. Give us that spirit that you carry with you as others have done wrong to you, and you still were the one to reach out your hand and ask, how can I help you? How can I get you through it? How you made that blind man see. How when no one else could, you raised Lazarus out of a dying grave. We know that you can do it, Lord, but we have to trust. We have to trust that you are the way and the will, and those footsteps that you've already created, that we can continue following as we see fit. Sometimes we get out of our way. Sometimes we can't see those. Sometimes we get blind spots and cannot see them. Teach us how to always see you in the dark as well as in the light. And no matter what we do, remember, we will always give you the honor, the praise, and the glory in everything we do. Lord, we ask all these things in your daughter and son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Woo. So look, man, this is how we do it, man. Believe in God because he believes in you. Think big. I live by two mantras. Faith and fear cannot dwell in the same place. And while you're on this side, before you get to the other side, remember to always love, live, and laugh, man. Like I said, the night topic, thank you, Jules. Very, very good. Man, when I tell you we had a great meeting, I still talk about that today, man. When I tell you I'm so excited about things that are coming, things that we planned out, and I'm thankful, and let me say this publicly, I'm thankful to be around people who have a heart to want to love better, who want to do better, who want to be correct. And when I say I can never do this show without them, I do that. So I always want to give them their flowers, even the old crew and the ones that are here now. So I'm definitely grateful to you, Webby, and I'm definitely grateful to you as well, Jules, and my boy D. So I want to make sure y'all get that now. But it is a gracious and a great effort to be able to be very humble in front of people that you don't know. To be very transparent in front of people that you don't know, to have a vulnerableness about just wanting to reach out to others so they can be better in what they're doing. I think that is the real purpose and the blessing of what we do. So I definitely appreciate y'all for that. And of course, all our guests who, when I say guests, I mean the ones who stopped by and checked us out today, man. Big Chris, Big Miss O, Lady Hyde, BG, man, anyone who's on here listening, thank you. We could never do this without you. Man, share the show, have the conversation. Leave from us with something that maybe may prick your heart and maybe something you want to think about. And it'll get you over the hump. Find an alternative way and quit doing the same things you've been doing, expecting something different. But as she said, we are doing our tribute to R&B, since the Lovers Day is on the way. And I'm gonna go and follow your lead, Webby, on this one. Since you said it, I had a couple of I was gonna play, but I think this is befitting. Look, man, we'll see you right here next Tuesday. Jules, Webby, I'm DJ Tricky on behalf of D. Lewis. Thank you for joining us right here on the Full 180. Have a good night.
Good night.
Messing around. Okay, to look that I'm like against the ground. Say my family, start again. That I'm alive. I need to have it as my love as my wife. Oh, baby. I need to have it by my side. So keep bringing love as my guy. Oh, baby. Yeah. There's a young yeah, and then me inside to love.
That's all, folks.